Howdy cowboys and cowgirls, I'm Cowboy Jack, and today I'm really excited. Do you guys see where we're at? That's right, we're at Flying Ace Ink in the Woodlands, Texas. These guys do all kinds of screen printing and all kinds of printing and branding and all kinds of really cool stuff. But today they invited us in to check it out because they're printing some really cool t-shirts. You might recognize them when you see them. But anyways, screen printing is really exciting. There's all kinds of big machinery and tools, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful when we get in there. But we can go in and check it out. You guys wanna come on? Let's go. Oh, wow. See, like I said, they do all kinds of printing. They have all kinds of shirts. Look at this really cool thing. So this is actually a really cool graphic of a fighter jet or a fighter plane from, I think, World War II. I think we may have seen one of those on the show before. But this is just their shop. Let's get out there and take a look at what they're actually doing. Wow, there is a lot of stuff happening. Hey, don't peek at these just yet. Wow, this is a really big machine. Oh, I see my friend Brandy over here. Let's go talk to her real quick.
Hey, Cowboy Jack.
Hey, Miss Brandy, how are you doing
Good,
today?
How are you?
Great, I'm doing great. Well, thanks for inviting us in to check this out. This is really cool. So what are you guys doing here?
So we're printing your shirts for you.
That is so cool.
And so my job is to load the shirt onto the press.
Okay.
And it goes around to all the stations. Right now we're printing 6 colors for you.
Wow, that's a lot of colors.
Yes, and
sorry about that. That makes more work for you, doesn't it?
It's a lot of work, but they come out looking good. And you can go around and walk and check out all the colors we have for you.
All right.
And then my friend Eli here is taking the shirts off and putting them onto the dryer to dry all the ink.
That is so cool. Well, let's check it out.
Yes, go ahead.
Wow, guys. So this is screen printing. If you look at this machine right here, it's actually pushing that ink onto the shirts. And there's different screens for every color that's going on the shirt. So if you watch really closely, when this one comes out, it's going to have one color on it. Woo! Did you see it go by really fast? Boy, it's a little bit warm over here. I think they have a dryer going. This is where they're putting on the white color. And that screen is showing where all of the white on the t-shirt is coming through. Wow. Let's step right over here. So as you can see, when they get to this point, they've done the white and the dark brown. That is really cool. And this machine here kind of flash dries it with heat so that when it gets to the next one, all that paint that's been screen printed on there isn't still all sticky and it can take more colors. Woo! This spindle is hot. Look at this. This is the orange color. That's one of my favorite colors. Look at that. You can see it's saying yeehaw right on there. Wow, let's keep moving along. This is so cool. So when it gets to this point, it's almost a finished product. It comes together really, really nicely. Here there's another stage of white paint going on. Look at that. That is so, so cool. So see what he's doing. Once it gets to him, it's already all the way through the printing process and he's laying it on this big, big machine. If you guys step back, you can see how big this machine is. So we talk about this sometimes. Boy, it's hot in here with all these heaters going. Woo! Hey, wait a second. Are you guys laughing at my hair? All right. Well, anyways, let me put my hat back on. You see how big this machine is? That's a really big heater. What it does is it cures that ink. So he's going to put a t-shirt on the rack right back there as it comes off, and then we can come over here and watch it come out. Look at that. So these are all the way done with the process. See, look, that says Cowboy Jack on it right there. That is so cool. Wow, and they pile these up, and then once they're done, they fold them up nice and neat. The finished product feels amazing. Isn't that really cool how they use this process to put all these shapes and colors on there? I mean, it's not just slapped on there. This is actual art that they do. All of this screen printing process is so intricate and so fun to watch. Wow, I could just stand over here and watch this all day. Look at those things turn around. Isn't that cool? See, there's things that we see in everyday life that we just take for granted. We don't understand the craft that goes into them, how they're made. And this is actually a big process. I mean, this is no small machine. This is actually, you hear that noise every time it turns? Like that right there. That's actually air letting out. So this is a pneumatically driven machine, which means it uses compressed air to make all these parts move. Of course, there's electricity to run all the screen moving parts and the ink getting out of the containers and all that, but there's just a lot of science that's behind it, and it is really cool. If you look down there, you can see every time it moves down, there's a cylinder that comes down, and then compressed air pushes it back up. That is so cool. Now, all of that ink that goes in the press has to come from somewhere, right? So this is a shelf where they keep all of their inks. And you wouldn't want to touch this stuff. It's pretty thick. I mean, look at that. Ew-wee. But once this gets screened onto a t-shirt and heated up, it's there forever. It'll last through a ton of washes, a ton of cycles, and they have all kinds of colors, like this really pretty blue. I think I saw a really cool yellow over here. Ooh, I like this one. You guys like hot pink? That's really cool. And what they do is sometimes they have to custom formulate those colors. So this is like their little lab over here. They'll take these, and boy, this is a big old bucket of orange right here, but look at that stuff. Ew. It almost looks like slime, but make no mistake, this is actually ink that goes on t-shirts. Boop. Look at that. Ew. And then, of course, there's the white color. I think Mr. Dave was using this color along with this brown to get our special rope color of brown on the Cowboy Jack shirts. Boy, that's really cool. Take one more look at this. That is so cool. See, it just looks like a bunch of brown goo right now, but then it's pushed through that screen and you can see our logo right there. Whew. All of this moves so fast. Wow, cowboys and cowgirls, what a cool adventure learning all about how t-shirts are printed. I mean, I feel pretty lucky. These are our t-shirts. They say Cowboy Jack right there on them. But look at the craftsmanship that Flying Ace did for us. This is absolutely incredible. They even took care of the design for us. That's really cool. All right, guys. Well, Miss Brandy, thank you so much for inviting us in to show us this whole process.
Of course. Thanks for coming.
Your work is so intricate and so cool. I mean, I just never imagined this was that cool.
Thanks.
So, if you guys ever need some t-shirts or anything like that, Flying Ace Inc. right here in the Woodlands, they'll take really good care of you. I know from personal experience. Anyways, if you had a good time with me today, make sure to click subscribe to Cowboy Jack on YouTube. That way you can come with us on all our adventures, because we go on a lot of them. But until I see, whoa. Hey, Miss Brandy.
Yes.
We always do the yeehaw at the end of the show. Do you think I could convince you to do it with me?
Sure.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna count to 3.
Okay.
We're gonna jump and yell and spin and yell yeehaw.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!